Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you an honest review and look into some of the interesting features of the VicTsing wireless mouse. I ordered it about a week ago on Amazon and I've been using it this past week, so I'll just be giving you my thoughts of this mouse, some of the pros and cons, and hopefully help you make a decision if this is the right mouse for you. According to the specs on their website, this mouse weighs about 3.2 ounces. So that's relatively light compared to some other mouses, especially if you're comparing it to its competitors in the gaming industry and other gaming mouses. And then one of the main reasons I bought this mouse and why this really appealed to me was the very sleek ergonomic style to the mouse. So if you take a look here, you can see that there's two grooves here, and this kind of allows your ring finger and pinky finger to slide in really well here, and then of course your middle finger, pointer finger, and then on this side there's this divot here with rubber and some holes, and this gives you some extra added grip on your thumb, and overall it just really sits well under your hand. And of course this mouse is wireless, so it comes with a USB connector, and this you just connect this to whatever computer you're using, and the mouse works on a lot of different platforms. It works on Mac, Windows, Linux, and various other types of computers. Also, another interesting feature is that here you've got a little compartment for you to store your USB connector. So if you're ever just putting your mouse in your backpack and going somewhere, this is a really convenient feature for you to keep your USB connector when it's not plugged in. And the mouse is run on a single AA battery. So if I take this out here, single AA battery. Then there's also like 4 small little pads on these 4 corners, and this allows the mouse to move really gracefully and smoothly across surfaces. And of course you've got your motion camera sensor. Probably the most important and unique feature of this mouse is your ability to change the CPI of the cursor. So CPI meaning count per inch. This is just a measure of how sensitive or how fast the cursor moves on the screen. And in this mouse you can change the CPI to 5 different sensitivity levels: 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, and 2400. And I'll show you in just a minute how you can change the levels and how it looks on the screen. But basically, in the middle of the mouse here, you can see there is a button called CPI, and by pressing on this and seeing how many times it flashes, you can change the CPI level, and this allows you to choose a sensitivity that best suits your needs. And lastly, just 2 more things before I get into how to change the CPI level. Right here above where the thumb would go, there are 2 buttons, and this is the front and back arrow. However, I just want to let you know that these front and back arrow buttons only work if the mouse is connected to a Windows computer or any computer that is not a Mac, because apparently for some reason Mac is a closed system and they're not able to work on a Mac. So just keep that in mind. These 2 buttons don't really work if you're on a Mac. And finally, one reason I really love this mouse is this really smooth texture here on the body of the mouse. And apparently, according to the company, there is sweat-resistant technology embedded into the mouse. So I think that's a really cool feature, especially if you're someone who works long hours, or if you're playing a really intense game for a continuous period of time. According to them, it's supposed to absorb your sweat, and yeah, I think that makes this mouse really versatile. So now I'm going to show you how to change the CPI level on the mouse. It's really simple. All you have to do is press this button in the middle, and depending on how many times the light flashes, it will tell you which sensitivity level you're on. So if I press this once right now, you'll see that the light flashed once. That means it's on level 1, so 800 CPI. And now if you see, if I move this mouse, it's really insensitive, but if I press it again, the light flashed twice. That means now it is on 1200 CPI. If I press it 3 times, now it's on level 3 since it flashed 3 times, so it's a little bit more sensitive. If I go to level 4, it's even more. And then finally, level 5, you'll see that it flashes 5 times. It's on 2400 CPI, and this is the most sensitive level. So as you can see, just moving my hand just a little bit makes the cursor move all the way across the screen. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I hope I was able to give you some quality information about the VicTsing wireless mouse. If you found it helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.